Welcome everybody, Ryan with Von Scheller Family Experience. We're gonna do a quick oil change right here on our generator. Check it out. We got our Jayco 31FS here with our Onan 4000 generator. Pretty common generator across the board with RVs, especially with the Jayco people, but just a real common generator. So we're gonna do a basic oil change and air filter change. It's recommended to do this once a year or every 100 hours. We went a little bit longer on that, but we're gonna get it all changed over, change the filter, change the oil, and blow it all out with the compressor and get it all good as new. The items you're gonna need to perform the oil change are gonna be your filter right here. You can get this filter in the link below. Part number 0140-3280. That's an air filter. You need a size 12 socket and a T30 Torx head. And then of course oil. We're going with the recommended synthetic 10W40, just given the conditions that we're in here where I live. So that's what you're gonna need for your oil change. So let's get to it. One thing to do to just make things a little bit easier is start the generator, let it warm up for a little bit. It gets that oil just warmed up, a little thinner, makes it easier to drain. So we're gonna start it here and let it warm up for a bit. All right, so we got our T30 Torx here. We just heated up the generator a little bit. We're just gonna remove one of these screws and just kind of turn the flap and get to the drain plug. All right, so we got that all just kind of moved out of the way. I'll show you the plug here. So we got the drain plug right up in there. That's what we're gonna use our 12mm on. Turn the flap up. And of course, you're gonna need your trusty oil pan here so that you can catch all the oil. Now, if you don't like oil, if you don't like getting dirty, just get some rubber gloves, like the gloves that you use for cleaning out the sewer. Most of you have that, so you can use that also for, of course, changing oil. Oil doesn't bother me, so we're gonna drain the oil here. We have our 12mm socket on. We're gonna go ahead and loosen the drain plug. Make sure your oil pan is underneath it. Try not to drop your drain plug in the oil pan though. Remember that oil could be hot because you were heating it up. So got that all loose. Now I've seen some guys do this and some guys don't. They use a little pipe thread compound. It just kind of helps seal that up a little bit from leaking. I just saw that on a video. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna use just a little bit of thread compound on this and just to give it a little extra sealant on that drain plug. So still letting it drain it all out right now. We're gonna get it sealed back up, drain plug in, and get the oil in it. Went ahead and put our drain plug in using our 12mm here. Got that all in right there. Kind of cleaned up. Put the flap back on and get our Torx and put that in, and then we'll change the filter. Now, in order to change the air filter, just got a little wing nut right here on the side. We're gonna take that off and pop that air filter out. Plus I got another wing nut inside holding the actual filter on. Pretty simple to do. We do a lot of desert and beach camping, so this is definitely important for us to do. Real dusty, dirty air. So that's just gonna come off right like that. Not the easiest thing to get out of there. And there we go, there's our filter. It's actually not that bad, but for as cheap as it is, it's just good to do at every oil change. So we're gonna get our new one out here. There it is. Pop it in. Find the hole here. Come on. There we go. Put our wing nut back on. The inside wing nut. Snug it down. Cap back on and put the wing nut back on it. Filter's changed. Oil's drained. Now time to, I'm gonna blow it out real quick and then we're gonna add the oil. It's also good to inspect everything. Since we spend a lot of time at the beach, I can see the solenoid right here. It's kind of corroded, so I might get some anti-corrosion on that, maybe scrub it off a little bit with a battery terminal cleaner. Just kind of inspecting things, you know, making sure everything looks good and isn't gonna have any issues. It's time to put some oil in, so we're gonna put in our Mobil 1 synthetic oil, 10W40. Now you're not gonna find this in just your automotive section. What I would do is just order it on Amazon in the link below. Then it's just delivered right to your door, along with the other items. You can get the filter, you can get the Torx head, the T30, the 12mm socket, just everything that you need to do an oil change quickly on your RV. If you are going local, sometimes it's kind of in the small engine department for the Mobil 1. All right, so we're going to get to it. We're going to put in 1.6 quarts. So we put 1 quart in and then 6 on the other, get it all topped off. Just finished up topping up the oil. Gonna start it up, just do a little check, make sure there's no leaks. That's how you do your oil change on your Onan generator. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time.